Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, or welcome to my channel if you're new. My name is Morgan, and today we're going to do a little review of Lip Monthly. This is my third month receiving this bag. They actually sent it to me for review on my Instagram, but I go ahead and just do the videos over here in case you guys are interested in seeing what's in the bag. If you didn't know, Lip Monthly is a subscription service that sends you 4 to 5 full-size products, 3 of them usually being a lip product, the other 1 or 2 usually being a face product. I believe it retails for $12 or $13 a month with free shipping. Again, I did get mine for free, but that is not going to change my opinion of the bag. I did go ahead and review that on my Instagram, so I'll go ahead and link myself down below if you want to see that review. Also, I'll link them in the description box as well, in case you're interested in actually signing up for the service if you like what you see. So, before we get into anything, make sure you subscribe, like, comment, let's be friends. I need some of those. So anyways, let's just get into the unbag. Okay, so again this month we get the pink packaging. There for that 1 month we got that disgusting manila envelope, which I didn't enjoy very much because packaging actually means a whole lot to me. If this comes in the mail, I get excited. But if something in a manila envelope comes in the mail, I don't get excited. So I actually appreciate this packaging. It's hot pink, just says Lip Monthly. Let's get into it. So this is the bag this month. Little starfish on it. It's pretty cute. It's orange and pink, very neon. But every time I get one of these bags, I do notice that they always have some sort of strands just pulling out of them. I mean, they're not high quality bags whatsoever. This is not something that's going to last you forever. It's not something that's even going to last you for a little bit. I can just see the zipper just pulling off within a day of me using it, so I never really use these bags. I mean, they kind of just sit aside, and I don't know what to do with them. I mean, I just don't want a chance putting something in it and then the product getting broken, or the bag just falling apart. I mean, it's kind of pointless. And I mean, I do appreciate the concept, but every single time I've gotten one of these bags, it is actually disgusting. It's either filthy, or it's falling apart. So, one big concern of mine, I'm not sure if that is happening to everyone. Maybe they're just singling me out. I'm their least favorite. But, you know, that's definitely a downside, especially if you're looking forward to using this to carry some of your products. I wouldn't really suggest it. So, when it comes to the card, it just has palm trees all over it. It's pretty cute, July 2017. It does have the product descriptions on the back with the prices. I'm just going to cover that up. The card this month says, "Hey lip lovers, we hope you're soaking in every last bit of sunshine and that you're excited to pair your sunnies with this month's goodies. You're getting an incredible primer so that your liquid lipstick lasts all day, even if you're poolside and splashing around all summer long. Let us know how much you like your products on Instagram at Lip Monthly, and don't forget to check out our offers and giveaways. Happy lipsticking, Team Lip Monthly." So we're just going to set that aside so we don't spoil it. To be honest with you, I kind of already spoiled it. I am garbage at waiting for things. I cannot wait every time I get something, so I open it the minute I get it. So I kind of already have an idea of what's in here. I did put on lipstick today, so I don't plan on putting any of this on my mouth. When it comes to putting the products from Lip Monthly on my mouth, half of them I'm pleased with, the other half I'm not. So when it comes to swatches, I don't want to waste my time putting something on my mouth that is absolutely disgusting. And half the time I have really low expectations for this bag. I mean, when it comes to their face products, I really appreciate them. I mean, we got a Cargo Bronzer last month, and I'm actually wearing it right now. You can't really tell because all these lights wash me out, but I'm wearing it right now, and I actually love it. So, I mean, who knows? Every once in a while, I get one product out of here that I absolutely fall in love with, and that just takes the whole value of the bag and makes it worth it. So, we're just going to see what's in here. We'll do swatches on my hand. I'm not going to put anything on my lip because I don't want to look like a mess. Not to mention I'm out of makeup wipes, so this is never going to work. So let's just get into it. So the first thing in the bag is going to be a lip liner by, I believe this is IBY Beauty. I've never heard of this before. I've seen bags in the past actually have things by this brand in there. I'm assuming that's how you pronounce it. This is just going to be a lip liner in the shade Blush, so I'm assuming it's going to be a nude, which I'll always appreciate. I'm not a fan of any of the lip liners I've ever received in Lip Monthly. They're always hard. I'm not trying to start off on a bad note, but they always seem to be so hard to where I literally feel like I'm stabbing my lips and I just can't even use it. So we're going to see if this one works out, hopefully, because I'm in the market for another lip liner, especially one that's nude, because all of my lipsticks are nude. So it'll just fit with everything. It looks like a pretty nice nude just on the tip color here. Again, IBY Beauty. So we're supposed to do a swatch on my hand. This one is actually pretty creamy, so I'm actually not disappointed whatsoever. It has a really nice color. It's a tad patchy, but to be honest, you know, once you're putting something over top of it, you're not really going to see anything like that. You're not really going to see your liner, unless you're going to go complete 90s and just wear the liner with a nude in the middle that is way too light, or you're just going to wear this by itself. I mean, if you're trying to bring that trend back, whatever. But here's it swatched on the hand. It is a nude, but it's very purple. It has purplish maroon color. It is very nude, again I say, so it will fit with a lot of different lipsticks. Like a lot of the Kylie lipsticks, their liners actually look a lot like this. So it could be a good dupe. We'll test it on my lips one day and we'll see. Maybe I'll get back with you on how it wears. So, to be honest, I mean, that wasn't a bad item. So the next thing in here is actually in a really cute box. I actually opened this earlier because I couldn't wait, because it is just so pretty. First of all, it's basically the same colors as the bag, so I feel like they did some sort of a little hidden theme with the orange and the red, especially the hot pink. I mean, first of all, let me just tell you, I don't know if everybody else has this problem when it comes to Lip Monthly, but everything that I get is always pink. I mean, there has never been a time in my 3 bags that I have not gotten all pink items. I mean, I'll get reds, but red and pink is literally it. I mean, this from last month is literally just rotting away over here because I cannot put something hot pink on my lips and just go outside into the wilderness and think that it's going to look wonderful, because it's not. It's not at all. That's not a color for me. Yes, I really like pink, but I don't want something that looks like literal bubblegum just sitting on my lips. Something that is so hot pink that you're going to see me from 10 miles away when I'm walking towards you, like, lips first. Like, I can't do it. And that's the one thing I was very disappointed about when it came to this lipstick, because I had high expectations. First of all, the weight of this is so heavy that it just makes you think that it's super high quality. I mean, when something weighs a lot, packaging-wise, I just automatically assume that it's more expensive because it took more product to make said product. So I was super excited about it, and it actually, on the inside of the little carton, it says "Hola, babe," which I thought was so cute. And then there's little eyeballs watching me, which I'm not sure if that's creepy or not. I mean, focus. I don't know if that's creepy or not, to be honest. I mean, it's kind of cute, but it's a little weird. It's a little stalker status inside of this box. This is a velvet liquid lipstick, matte, long-lasting, and moisturizing, by Hola Neon. I'm assuming that's what it's called. I'm assuming that's the name of the brand. Yeah. That sounds like some sort of makeup, like, collection, not really a name of a brand, but I mean, I could be wrong. So, this is your packaging. Again, I say, it feels so expensive. One thing, first of all, I'm blinding the shit out of you. I'm sorry. It feels so expensive. Let me cover the gold part up. It's just this clear rectangle, and in the middle, it's just suspended when it comes to the product. It's in gold with the name brand here. The one thing is, literally, these edges are so sharp. Like, I feel like they should put some sort of a child warning on this, because if you're touching it with your tiny little baby fingers, you're going to cut yourself. The edges are so sharp on it. It's like they just cut glass into a rectangle and just left it. So that's one thing that actually annoys me, like holding it. It's kind of painful. Like, you can't just hold this comfortably in your hand. So when you're putting it on, like, you have to be, like, dainty with it. This one is in this... I can't speak today. I've been up since, like, 6 o'clock this morning. I'm switching shifts at work from second to first shift. And it is the most difficult thing I've ever done in my life. Going from waking up at 1 in the afternoon to waking up at, like, 5:30 in the morning, that's just not for me. But, you gotta do what you gotta do, I guess. Anyways, this is in the shade Soho. And again, the hottest of the hottest pinks in the whole wide world is inside of this tube right now. It has a children's cosmetics wand. That's just what it feels like. I mean, the packaging on the outside feels phenomenal, but I hate these applicators that we always seem to get in Lip Monthly. They're always the same. This very cheap plastic with this doe foot that I just don't appreciate. Mine's actually pulling apart a little. So we're just going to swatch this on the back of the hand. This says that, does this dry matte? No, this is a velvet liquid lipstick, so I don't think this is going to dry matte. It's going to be more like a satin finish, which I don't mind. That's pretty much my favorite lately. I'm not really into makeup that dries completely matte. Like, I like when it has a little bit of a moisturizing feel to it now. I mean, the matte trend was here, and it's receding a little bit. I just like things to feel more moisturizing on my lips, so I don't feel like my lips have, like, ran a marathon in the Sahara Desert. So this is actually, you know, formula-wise nice, but color-wise, hell no. So when it comes to the swatch on the back of my hand, again, very hot pink. I mean, beyond hot pink. As you can see, it's a little shimmery, but it feels pretty dry. I mean, there's not a lot of kick up on my finger, like when I touch it, so it won't transfer as badly as I thought that it would. So if you need to kiss your significant other or your child, or you need to drink some tea, you're only going to get a little bit of your mouth on stuff. Like, not your whole mouth, but just some of your mouth. So I guess that's a win-lose. Like, a little bit of a lose and a win at the same time. So it's not too bad. If you're into that color, you know, go for it, babe. But I can't dig it, to be honest. But I do want to just sit this around because it is really cute. So I'm just going to sit it there and just make it look cuter over here. I don't know. I just like to buy stuff specifically to set it here. So I'll go to, like, I don't know, like the Dollar Tree and just buy the cutest looking makeup that is actual, literal, like, garbage. Like, chemicals and garbage in a little tiny cute container. And I'll just sit it there, never use it, never touch it, waste my money on it. Just because it's aesthetic. So next, God, I need to stop rambling. Next is a lip balm, which, to be honest, I don't mind. No matter what kind of lip balm it is, I'm going to be down, because you always want to have luscious, juicy lips on your face. So this will help you do that. This is Pixi by Petra, like Petra. And it is Shea Butter Lip Balm. This is in the shade Natural Rose. So this is going to be a tinted lip balm. Deeply moisturizing tinted lip balm. Exactly what I just said. And it has a really cute pastel packaging. I really like this. I can carry this around in my purse, but depending on what the shade is when it comes to the tint, will be if I really use it, like, in public or not. I mean, I can always use this at home, because regardless of what my face looks like at home, nobody's going to be out in public looking at a monstrosity. Like, I can just use it at home, just so for the next day my lips are prepped for, like, lipstick that I'm going to wear during the day. So, it's kind of cheap, I'm not going to lie. I mean, it's, like I said, it's really cute packaging. I appreciate it. I like this little frame looking thing around it with the name in there. But, like, when you roll it up, it's just, you can tell that it's cheap. It's like something you get, again, mentioning the Dollar Tree, like, hashtag not spons, but it is a purple shade. When I saw Natural Rose, I thought it was going to be more like a pinkish red, but this is actually more purple than anything, to be honest, which you know, I don't mind as long as it's not like banging your face. I don't really wear a lot of pinks and purples on my lips. It's more of like a mauve-y kind of shade, like a muted purple or a muted pink or a brown, something like that. So hopefully this doesn't have too much pigmentation. Like, I never thought that I would say that ever about a lip product, but hopefully it's not too pigmented and it's just more of a moisturizing kind of balm, which, this is actually not bad, to be honest. I could see myself putting that on my lips. Like, it's just very light. It feels really nice. Definitely you can tell that it's going to be moisturizing. It's very creamy. And it blends away pretty well to where that tint is not as intense. So I can actually see myself using that. When it comes to the smell, you know, it just smells like like shea butter. I mean, I don't know how else to explain it. It kind of smells like a lotion, which I can dig it. I'm sure it doesn't taste good. Like, I hate lip balms that are not flavored. Like, because I'm constantly wanting to, like, lick my lips and just eat it all. So when you just get, like, mouthful of chemical, it's not, like, the most pleasant experience. But, you know, it's cute. So you can never have too much lip balm, I guess. So when it comes to the last item, it's going to be the face product. I actually saw a spoiler for this on their Instagram page, I believe. I could be lying. Like, I don't think I'm lying, but I could be lying. I could have saw it somewhere else. I don't know. And this is a eyeshadow primer, which actually in this it spoiled it, but it said to prime your. What did it say? You're getting an incredible primer so that your liquid lipstick lasts all day. Like, are they wanting me to put this on my lips? Like, is this a like mouth lip primer? Like, okay. I don't know why you would do that. Like, you know, normally you would apply a lip scrub or something like that to get all that dead skin off of your mouth. You're not really gonna set down, like, I mean, some people do foundation. I put foundation on my lips. I put, you know, foundation all over my face and it gets on my lips and I completely cover them and then put it over so it gives you like a smooth area to apply and it makes it way easier to glide on. So maybe that's where they're going with this, but to be honest, I thought this was an eyeshadow primer. Like, I don't see myself ever using this on my lips. It reminds me of like a MAC, like the little paint pots. That's what it reminds me of completely, like, consistency-wise, but I don't think I would ever put this on my lips. Like, that, I feel like that's just taking it a little too far, to be honest. Like, this is just weird, but anyways, point being, it even looks like a little MAC container. I think they're trying to copycat just a little. I've never heard of this brand. I don't even know how to pronounce it. Mana Kadar Beauty, which, interesting, very interesting. That's all I can say. It just says Step 1 Prime. And on the back it says Prime Time. So I'm assuming this shade or this specific pot is called Prime Time. And we're actually going to apply this with a brush on my hand just to see how it spreads after we swatch. Like, I'm just going to rub it. Ugh. Okay. First of all, I don't think that I'm ever going to apply this on my face. This is the weirdest consistency. It's like acrylic paint and you're just rubbing your finger in it. That's exactly how it feels. This is it on the finger. It looks like it's a dead ringer for a concealer. Like, I feel like if you were really desperate, you could just put this underneath your eyes and just conceal your designer bags. But I don't really understand the purpose of this, to be honest. I mean, this feels completely gross. Like, when I first watched it, it reminded me of MAC, but now that like, I really dug in there this time, and it is so oily. Like, once you take that top layer off, it just turns to nothing but oil. Like, I don't know if you can see that sheen. It just is so oily but thick at the same time. So that's it swatched on my hand. You can't even see because I'm so pasty that it blends into my skin. It's right here. It doesn't feel bad whatsoever. It's blending out quite nicely, so I guess, you know, if you put this on your eyelids and you really work with it, it would blend out and then just set it with a powder and it should do fine. But I don't know how I feel about it, to be honest. I'll actually apply it with this brush. I actually just got this brush and I'm actually in love with it. It's by Urban Studio, whoever the hell that is, I'm not quite sure. I just got this from TJ Maxx because I heard they had some high-end makeup there, and let me just tell you, they did not. But it looks like one of the unicorn brushes, just brown. It looks so high quality, and it actually is, and I paid like $3.99 for this. So I was literally amazed. It is so soft. Like, I just love, like, I just want to reapply makeup so I can use this shit. So we're going to put some of this product on this brush and just see how it blends in. Let's see how it blends in. We're going to see if it will blend with a brush, if it will become super streaky, if it'll even sink into my skin. We're going to see. We're going to test it on my arm. So we're just going to pick up the product. Swirl it around in there. It looks very disgusting on this brush. I feel like I'm ruining this brush. Like, it just looks like I'm about to paint. Legit. Like, I'm about to paint some sort of Picasso shit. And, let's go. Yeah, no. This is just... I don't know if you're seeing this. Probably not, to be honest. But I'm seeing it with my face. But I'll just explain it to you. So, it actually fills in pores rather nicely, like, not pores, but like all the creases in my arm, like from my wrist. It's filling them in pretty nicely and making a flat surface. The color is not too bad. It's like a foundation color for me. You can't see that at all. Let me see if I can turn the light off. Like, probably not. But anyway, like when it blends into your skin, it's not too bad. It stays really orange, so you're gonna have to completely, you know, set it down, which, I mean, you should be doing anyway. I don't know how this will react with the powder. Like, it's just a very odd consistency. It feels like it just sits on your skin. It doesn't feel like it, I mean, it sinks into, like, crevices, but it doesn't really blend out to where it looks like a second layer of skin. So when you're putting this on your eyes, I feel like it might crease regardless of setting it or not. Very orange. Very interesting. I'm not going to say that I won't try it on my eyes because I don't even have an eyeshadow primer, to be honest. I just always use, like, concealer. I mean, if I already have it, why would I buy something else? So I just use concealer and it works just fine. This reminds me of a very cheap concealer that you will get from, like, a Dollar Tree or a Dollar General or something like that. I mean, it just has that consistency. It's like something that you would buy off eBay, which I've been there before. And that's exactly what it feels like. So, I mean, I'm not impressed, but I could just be saying all this stuff and then completely get, like, made fun of later because it's the most amazing discovery since, like, sliced bread and sliced cheese. But I'm not counting on it. Let me know if you actually liked this product. I can't really get a full opinion on it until I actually use it and let it wear. So I'll actually probably do an update on that, just let you guys know what I thought. But for now, it's actually a miss, just from what I'm seeing. So in all, when it comes to, that was the last item in the bag, by the way. In all, when it comes to everything in the bag, I really like the bag besides the quality, obviously. I like the packaging on this lipstick. If I had to pick something that was my favorite out of this entire thing, I would say probably this lip liner. I mean, it's not bad whatsoever. We'll see how it holds up to the test. Maybe I'll use it in my next video and just let you guys know how it worked. So we're going to go over a little recap of pricing. I always get so amazed by the pricing with Lip Monthly because pretty much all of the things inside of them I've never heard of before, ever. Yet they always seem to be so hella expensive, and it's insane to me. So we're going to see what the recap is when it comes to pricing and see if I die again when I hear it. So when it comes to the Ola Neon Liquid Lipstick, this one, it is $17, which is what you pay for, which is pretty much what you pay for, like a high-end lipstick, like something from like Jeffree Star, or almost Kylie, almost, not quite. I mean, you could literally get like 3 ColourPop lipsticks and it will be so much more of a bargain than actually spending $17 on that one. So that's a no-go for me. I would never pay $17 for that. The packaging kind of reminds me of a Milani lipstick I had before. Milani's like $6. $6 for one or $5 for one, depending on where you're getting it, like at CVS or online, whatever. I wouldn't suggest that. There's so many other alternatives when it comes to velvet lipsticks, especially ones in hot pink. I mean, hot pink is such an interesting color, but everybody seems to have it. So, next would be the IBY liner, which I actually appreciated. It's retailing for $14, which I can actually see. I mean, a really good lip liner could be anywhere between like 10 and 15, depending on where you're getting it. So, I mean, that's pretty much taking the value of the box there for me, because that was worth it. When it comes to the Pixie Tinted Lip Balm, this one, that one actually retails for $8, which isn't that bad. I mean, it's expensive for a lip balm. Like, I'm not going to go out and buy chapstick that I'm going to throw in my purse and use every day for $8. I mean, I would usually spend like $2 or $3 on that. But that one's really cute when it comes to packaging. So, I mean, like I said, I'm a packaging whore, so I just like it anyway, so I'll just take it. So, I mean, I can see that. The last thing on here is that primer. And that primer retails for $24. So you're telling me that for $24, which is what I usually spend when I go to the grocery store to eat for a few days, I'm going to spend that $24 on that primer. No. So they're saying in all that the box is worth retail $63 this month, which is usually the price point that they always try to hit. I mean, I believe last month it was like 72 or 64 or something like that. So, I mean, they always try to get you up there when it comes to your prices, but I think that the places that give Lip Monthly their products or sell them or wholesale, whatever they do, I really think that they're price gouging. Like, I don't know. It's a little odd to me because they're giving you makeup that you wouldn't necessarily buy on like Sephora or Ulta, like underground, which I appreciate. Underground, like really low profile, like makeup companies that are up and coming, anything like that. But that price point is just too much for me. I want a budget, and I definitely cannot spend my budget on things that I'm not going to wear on an everyday basis. So I probably would not be down to repurchase any of this besides that liner and maybe the lip balm, but that's still pushing it, to be honest. I mean, I found so many other good finds from other websites that are half the price and 10 times better. So, you know, in all, I wouldn't say this is a complete lose. The liner, the lip balm, the bag, I mean, those are completely fine. I'll try to find something to do with this. Maybe I'll give it to my kid and she could put crayons or something in it. I don't know. So I'm sure at some point I'll find use for it. But other than that, it wasn't the best month that they've had. I mean, I haven't really seen too much. I mean, this is my third bag, so hopefully they get better with time. Other than that, there's not too much to say about it. If you guys enjoyed this video, please let me know. Like, subscribe, follow me on Instagram, give this a like, comment down below if you thought that this was the suckiest shit you've ever seen, or if you thought it was the best shit you've ever seen. Either way, I'm happy if you're happy. So I thank you so much for watching, and I hope you have a good evening. Bye!